And a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Go to Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. Kal USD the biggest action happened after 3:30. The spot market closed, and we believe that it was driven by offshore. Offshore, there may have been a large short covering in the positioning, जिससे कारण we saw a flare up in the spot reference. It went to an all-time high to 82.27. Not in the onshore. Offshore में the spot reference touched an all-time high of 82.27 और October futures touched 82.44. अभी 82.42 के आसपास है October futures on DGCX, so it's going to be a stable open. But the path of least resistance or the tendency of the market is to be upward. Dollar index is rising. US bond yields have again started to rise. Oil prices are closer to 95, inching towards 100. So the global backdrop is definitely, and equity markets are down. The global backdrop is definitely conducive for USD INR to move higher. Now the question is how aggressive the RBI will be. Now we may see RBI intervention, but unless the RBI intervention is very aggressive, dollar rupee may have a tendency to move up. क्योंकि अगर offshore market is started to bid up the USD INR, then the force on upside can be much higher. क्योंकि offshore is largely a speculative market, और जो speculative market होता है उसमें the pressure on the dollar rupee is much higher than when it is driven by, let's say, some kind of a flow, or it is driven by some kind of a corporate-led demand or supply. So this is one thing we have to keep in mind. So what are the important levels to watch in USD INR? 81.80 से 81.90. This is the important band of support on a spot basis. That means 82 के आसपास, 81.95 to 82 on the October futures. जब तक 81.80 के ऊपर spot है, any dip should be bought. जब तक 81.80 के नीचे spot is not closing, तब तक the bias and the momentum is upward. So how to play the upside? We prefer call spreads or naked call longs. Out of that, we prefer a call spread for the simple reason that your premium commitment is going to be lower. You can also do even a butterfly, where we have been advocating the butterfly for quite some time because it's a very flexible trade. But butterfly में क्या है कि you have to wait on the position. You have to. It's not something where you will make money immediately, but you will start to make money after 10-15 days as the position gets closer to the expiry. But if you want quick money, then it is call spreads which is advisable. There are other forms of strategies that can be done, but we prefer these two. Intraday, of course, you can even use futures to do it. But keep in mind, जब तक 81.80 on a spot reference and 81.95 on October futures remain the important stop level, उसके नीचे अगर close हो रहा है, then you exit the longs. अपसाइड में 82.50 के आसपास है एक रेजिस्टेंस ऑन अ स्पॉट बेसिस. उसके बाद इट कम्स नियर 83.10. एक्चुअली दीज आर लेवल्स विच आर बेस्ड ऑन मैथमेटिकल प्रोजेक्शंस. यहाँ पे कभी ट्रेड नहीं हुआ है बिकॉज इट्स एन ऑल टाइम हाई. सो दीज आर नॉट वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग रेजिस्टेंस लेवल. सो वन कैन से इट्स काइंड ऑफ blue sky estimate for USD INR. It's where the RBI comes in heavily. That's where the USD INR gets stuck. And remember, RBI is a major player, so we cannot forget them. So that's why we have to keep that in mind. When is our RBI coming in? What kind of impact it's having on the spot and the futures? And accordingly, we have to adjust our positioning. Now, short options, that is weekly options, we are not going to advocate in such highly volatile times. But if at all you want to do short straddle or strangle, intraday mein to you can manage short straddle, that's fine. But when you're carrying the position overnight or for a few days, then it is advisable that you do hedge strategies and not naked strategies like a short straddle or a short strangle, because these are highly volatile times. Do hedge strategies like short iron fly. But again, as I said, in such volatile times, it is not very advisable to do short options. But anyways, if you want to do it, do hedge strategies. Cross currencies mein, we are expecting a range bound kind of a price action. As important data is going to be the US jobs report, which is going to be out after our markets close, and that's something which will update you because it's going to have a bigger impact on the dollar index and across the board on US bond yields and also on USD INR. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day ahead.